What's up, guys? It's Mr. Janvet, and today we are back on the Pokemon Showdown server, and Zacian has been banned, ladies and gentlemen. What this will mean, I'm not sure. Usually, I'm pretty sure it's gonna mean things, but I'm just not sure what that means yet. I know Necrozma Duskmane's usage will decrease because it won't be mandatory. And so diversity in the metagame will start to exist. Because if you don't have to run Duskmane, then that frees up your steel type, frees up your psychic type, because maybe you don't want to stack 100 of them. And so we're going to be using this rain team today. We got Regieleki, we got Barraskewda, we got Curse Ferrothorn, all the the standard mons. And then we got Carmine Kyogre and Curse Ferrothorn. Double C, we got the SD Lando in case anybody's trying to get snappy. And then beyond that, it's just, I don't know. I just sort of threw this wasn't the original team. It had something else here. That's Zacian here, I think. Yeah, so I just put a Lando there. That's pretty much it. The Ferrothorn was like lead spikes and such, and then I took that off as well. There are a couple things I could have put in and just rearrange the team of it, but I wanted to keep the similar enough structure. While adding some flair on top of it. Ric Flair, woo, you know what I'm saying? That was terrible. Let me pause until I get another game. Or get a game. Yo. This team is cool. Trick Room, dual Trick Room. My man has Mono Ghost. Am I? Okay, he's 1440. He came in. He just said, I'll just get high with this Mono Ghost. Downside of the Mono Ghost is, it's very Barraskewdable. And it's very Regielekiable, unless this is what I don't want. But CM Kyogre could do work if he didn't have a damn Marshadow. But obviously Veltal is gonna be his worst nightmare. For that reason, I'd assume he'd have some countermeasure for that. And then Curse Pharaoh can go crazy too. Lando can go crazy too. So the question is, who's gonna go crazy first? Surf, what would be the thing I guard the worst against? I'd say probably, I can't see too much that Vel doesn't stop. I want to see what his initial Vel answer is, as it seems to be Giratina. Now this is interesting for a couple reasons. Tina could be, if it's special and it specs Draco in here, that doesn't mean anything to me. But if it's banded and it goes for Outrage, then the biggest threat to my team. So it's a situation you never leave a Veltal in, because he can't be bandaged. What am I saying? But that Outrage is boosted by his Grisius Orb, and so that's gonna do a ton. And if I don't Roost, puts me in a bad spot. If he Toxics, that puts me in a bad spot. If he Will-O-Wisps, that puts me in a bad spot. So the thing that puts me in a good spot is Ferrothorn. If he Will-O-Wisp, I was open to that. I'd like to not be Will-O-Wisp, but it lets me know immediately what his initial play is. Ferrothorn isn't necessary to curse this game. Okay, Hex is okay, cool. So that gives me important information. Interesting. So we're gonna pivot to Kyogre here as Dawn Wings comes in. I expect it to have Scald here. I'm not rocking the Surf. Need the burns, baby. And so we're gonna see him here to see what he's gonna go for. Trick Rooms, that's fine. I think this thing learns Teleport. Moonguy's gonna do what? Oh, he's Orb. I was about to say, why did that just hurt? So, Trick Room, 3 turns. I am going to Calm Mind again because Moonguy's Beam gonna come out, but I'll eat it. And then I'm trying to stall for Trick Room turns, right? And so what I'll do is force him to Moonguy's Beam and watch me heal. And now he has a decision to make. My Kyogre is asleep. And so he could opt for a situation where he tries to reverse the Trick Room and lets me burn sleep turns, which is what he does. He's not trying to reverse the Trick Room, but I burnt 1 sleep turn, so I have 1 more left. This likely lures in Marshadow. Marshadow is going to be shut down by, well, we'll see what the Lecky is. I don't want Kyogre to be asleep, but that thing could have been a problem because I think that learns like I could have gone Vel, I guess. But I went Kyogre on. No, he switched. So I would have had to go to Veltal on the turn. Plus, he has that ability that would allow him to survive Prism Armor. So there's no way he would have died to Sucker from full, especially if he was bulky. If that had Will-O-Wisp too, or if it had like, Meteor Beam or whatever they run. Calyrex is too much of a problem to play around with that damn Necrozma. So all I need to do is keep my ducks in a row, use the mons as they're supposed to be used, and things should work out just fine, honestly, in all honesty. This is an interesting dilemma, situation, predicament. What I'll do here is I'll hard Ferrothorn to break his Spectral Thief. It's whatever. If he's Orb, okay, so he is. But this is why I didn't want to go Hardlanders, because I'm like, well, if he's Orb, this way it forces you to actually, you're gonna make a decision. You're gonna either, take another round, leave this low enough to where Lecky can VS kill. Because Marowak is such a strong thing, so he does CC commit, which I didn't expect. CC Kyogre. Because I have two options here. I could just go hard Lando and Stealth Rock to punish that Marowak repeatedly, or I could Regieleki, him actually being what's his face, and then his Marowak's a problem. He could also have Ice Punch. Spectral Thief bulk up, I doubt it. He'd probably have bulk up as his last move, and Giratina just makes a lot of sense to go to here. But if that's the case, hopefully I live. I'm actually not a defensive Lando, so yeah, Giratina just made a lot of sense there. As he Will-O-Wisps, Will-O-Wisps. Obviously Hex is gonna hurt here because I'm asleep. Giratina is like that one mon that curious of the speed tiers. I'm actually super slow, so he's definitely faster than me. So what I'll do is I'll play the long game here. I'll go Lecky. What do you Wisp? I'll go Lecky and fire off this Strong Thunder. I don't need Lecky. And this damage is going to go a long way for Barrascuda, because Lecky's powerful and I can para him potentially. Because Scuda is a problem for him right now. I just don't know his speed tier. I'd rather not have a Veltal burn. I mean, I guess I can win with it burnt. It just makes it a little trickier. It's a little bit. I could go Scuda, but he could Hex that turn or Draco that turn. I'm just not sure. I'll assume he's not max speed. Even if he is, I can win. I'll just have to play a little better. And he's not. Oh my god, Vel. Ooh, Vel, you're dirty. You're dirty. I'm surprised you didn't knock out that Giratina though. That's really a boosted damn. So this year, Rock Tomb / CC coming out. Lando's no drawback. Yeah, I could have opted for like a Sucker Punch KO, but yeah, let's just knock this out. Spectral Thief's gonna hurt here. I'd assume he'd leave this in. And at this point, the Veltal dodging that Will-O-Wisp pretty much sealed the game. But the reason I was saying, well, I could easily come back from that is Vel is still really difficult for him to kill. And secondly, the core purpose of it is that the biggest thing that I can't deal with almost anything else is the Calyrex. But Barrascuda, when Kyogre gets the rain back, smacks. You feel me? You feel me? And so, like for example, here I'm gonna scout out to see what kind of Lunala this is. If it's specs damage, he specs. He tried to predict my my landers there. So like right here, skew that comes in and just skews. So, sucker. Yeah, let's let Skew get some mileage here. So Ogre is a little better. Is it? I mean, I eat the hit. I'll keep the rain. Because I'll have it alive for the Marowak. Spectral Thief might do like 40 or so with Life Orb. Because I'm max. And then this will allow Scooter to be able to Merc, because that will read the last priority user that he has. Besides, this is low-key Scooter's live. I mean, that's probably the most weird mon. So, ops for CC though. I was like not expecting CC because of Lando, but you know, it is what it is. And so to cover a potential trick, as is that, or nope, and we just foul play here, no drawbacks. Picks up a KO for sure, and then he has to go back to the Calyrex. Marowak easily dies here. Even if it didn't, we could have just gone Kyogre and Barraskewda won. And so we just foul play lock to avoid any kind of shenanigans. Barraskewda didn't get to come in. Damn shame. Will-O-Wisp. He's probably choice Wisp. I mean, if he Wisped again, unless he was expecting a Sucker for some reason. But I'm sure he'd have nasty plots. So it's probably choice Wisp. All right. So just you know, battle hacking. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Something coming soon, guys. Something's coming soon for you guys. I swear, like every day since maybe 2 months ago, it's just, you ever like just sitting there and you're like, man, this is real life. Meaning, not the kind of this is real life as in like this Capitol getting stormed kind of this is real life. More like, you ever just like sit there sometimes, you're like, man, I exist. Like this is all happening right now. And it's super weird because, you know, that's kind of what the Matrix was about, right? You know, there are times where I won't say you're unconscious because you're not like, you know, knocked out or something. It's more like you are below awareness, like, you know, trying to articulate that. But when you're in that state, it's like, when you wake up from that state, it's like, whoa, I'm alive, you know? You should do something about being alive. So I do what I do. Let's see. Barraskewda is pretty solid here. Regieleki's amazing here. I'm going to be clicking Thunder, luring in that Eternatus. Then I'm going to be dropping EQs on him, dropping rocks on him. You know what I'm saying? But I think I can, if I learn that Eternatus enough times, Ferrothorn can Curse Sweep, methinks. Well, this thing is alive, which Ferrothorn will take forever to beat. Let's see. Who dares lead Xerneas versus me? If he Geomancy, he's one of those. Yep. I swear if this guy has Focus Blast, you're not supposed to be running that. There's no Ferrothorn. Oh my fucking god, and he hit. Damn. Okay then. So one of my biggest threats are gone. Let's see what I need then. It's always the lower ladder, guys. Focus Blast is not run on Xerneas. Sub is run because there's no Ferrothorn. But maybe in the lower ladder there are Ferrothorn. But yeah, let's see what I need. I need Lecky 1, 2, 3. I need Vel. Can Kyogre win? So let me see. CM beats this. So do I give him Lando? I'm thinking if Lecky is more important than Kyogre and Lando. Lando picks up KOs versus. I'll have to give up Lando. Oh wow, I look like a king there. Not that it matters, but I'll try to get up rocks if I can. So I get the Scooter kill here as we liquid. He switches it out, so he knows enough to switch out, but doesn't know enough to. What am I trying to say? Liquidation hurt. That's probably offensive. Because now the Xerneas just comes in and maims me. If I get enough Calm Minds, do I sweep? If this dies... Tough. I need cannon, but... Okay, so it recovers as expected. So we'll go Ogre here. If he's toxic, oh yeah, that's a dub. Fuck. I'll beam first, cause then beam into rest. Oh, that's a clutch freeze right there. Koger, Ogre, because now it forces him to switch. Maybe I go Regieleki. What would his initial be? He'd go to Zamazenta, I guess. So I'm staying here, I burn a sleep turn, and I give him a mon to Zamazenta. He might stay in. He goes Vel, just not a counter. So I go my Vel in case he's like a heavy hitting knockoff user. Seems to be the case. So now my Barraskewda is a threat. His Xerneas coming in would be problematic, but Zacian Crown. Gotta sack Skewda because I can't get smacked by. Oh, what? Play rough. Please tell me his choice. No way Skewda took. No way it can be choice and not took that little. So, you know, I'll CC for the damage for Lecky. Oh, that did good damage. This is where things get interesting. Wow, that did nothing. Okay, good. So we get to burn another turn here. So he's like some weird, like Voltage did 30%. So I'm forced to Calm Mind here. I might 1v1 this the way he's playing. And so he went, or he Tornadoes, which is a godsend because that gives me +2. Is that all I need? Let's kill this in case, yeah. His Ogre is a threat, but I can boost on that. Push come to shove. Whew, Kyogre is like, yo, jam. It's game time. So Nox gonna hurt because I think he's banded. That just did way too much. Oh my goodness, this is some bullshit. I am outside of Ogre's Thunder, right? Let me see. If he wakes up and I attack, I lose anyway. So we gotta take advantage of the freeze. No, he suckers. Blessings. So now he attacks, then aims to go to Xerneas. Can Lecky win? I know I can't lose this. If I lose this, then Nock did 50. Fire rest. Oh, he sucking sucker. That was a misplay. It's a huge misplay. And then he goes Xerneas, which is a bigger misplay. He dies. Like, Zern's not beating Kyogre 1v1. Ooh, Ogre said no. This Ogre is a motherfucker, though. Him having Focus Blast skewed this completely. But Ogre is like, yo, I'm a trooper, jam. So Moon Blast. Ooh. Can I really be mad, though? So Lecky is gonna have to come through. He made a misplay going to this. If I connect this Thunder here, it's a done deal. Yeah, because I don't to a KO. It's close though. Play rough, rest. Probably bash. Thinking VS into Vel into doesn't really solve shit. I missed. Oh my, this guy is a chokester. Para him or crit him or something. Alright, Lecky. Come on. We need a crit. Oh my god. Yeah, he can't even touch Lecky properly. Oh, so actually, wow. But he his Xerneas just destroyed my team. Yeah, that's over. So Lecky actually could have won the game there potentially. Which is interesting. But yeah, that Xerneas just 6-0'd me. If it has Focus Blast, I gotta account for that next time, I guess. Because I can't just assume that they're not supposed to run it. Last gen they'd run it because they needed it for, sometimes. But there were actual reasons for Focus Blast last gen. This gen Ferrothorn is never running nothing. No, you don't hit anything super effectively with Focus Blast, other than Ferrothorn, which is not run. So Thunder covers everything, and then Sub protects you from status versus certain mons that could take a hit and status you. So his lack of metagame knowledge was actually his biggest asset in that situation, and so we're gonna have to aim to destroy this guy. We actually destroy him very easily. But there were ways to get around that Xerneas, though, if I'm honest, that I just didn't use. So let's structure a game plan in this. What can he guard against? I'd say guards the poorest against nothing in particular. Barraskewda if it's just a mon by itself, but I only get a few turns with that. And then if he gets to get this in, it puts a damper in my thing because it transforms and then it becomes a real problem. So I'm gonna Barraskewda plus Lando him. I think that's gonna be an important combination. I can guard against anything else, possible. Marshada is annoying, but nothing I was gonna start with here. Lecky invites Zygarde, and I don't want to be playing with that early. Doesn't have a Calyrex, so I can play a little bit more with Yveltal's item. Is he Oblivion Wings? Could have been Choice Scarf, who knows. I think maybe Knockoff is a little better than Foul Play here. I'm not foul playing too much. Or maybe over Sucker. Like, I'd just love to have Knock here, or Toxic, something as we roost here. So we're in a similar situation to last time, but we're about to adapt to a different situation. So Guy Geomancies again. Couple options here. I could scout it, go Kyogre. I know I eat a hit, sack something, come back. If he just is another guy that just doesn't think, then I'm gonna give up my Kyogre for pretty much nothing here, which is important to have. Can I win without it? Yes. Tough decision. But Ferrothorn is useful enough to where I think it's worth the risk. So let's go watch a That's what I expected the first time. Okay, so yeah, this isn't good. This is why I didn't switch the first time, because of stuff like that. But Ferrothorn is a trooper. What the fuck just happened? Why is he alive? So I gotta pray Skuta is faster, which is possible but unlikely. Wow. My biggest threat to his team is gone. I mean, it was worth the trade, but as I said, it just didn't make sense. That wasn't. So based on how he plays, he might go for like Thunder here, which isn't the play, but I need some help right now. So Thunder would be helpful if I went Licky. So am I gonna defensively handle the rest of his team with Veltal plus? Because I can't get past it. Yeah, I think I'll just defensively handle his team. He might Thunder though, Ice Beams, which works too. His Kyogre isn't well trained like my own, because I would have frozen him there. So we're double back to Skuta and on Zygarde. And the reason we're doing this is to get just enough damage to where I can +2 kill him with Lando, but not enough damage to where he gets his complete form from Flip Turn. And even if he switches back, what is he going to switch to? Right, so he's not even bulky, because Flip Turn shouldn't be doing that kind of damage. Which means I can Kyogre here in case he's a Glare variant, right? Which allows for me to Ice Beam. He made 1,000 arrows. Who knows? He has one more turn of rain. And now my Lando. Okay, please, Kyogre. Oh my fucking god, dude. It's always the guys that don't think. So that would have opened up Regieleki a ton. Like, no problem. So Zygarde dies. He must be newer to the tier. Why am I getting people who are newer to the tier? I'm not low on the ladder or anything. See, Ice Beam last time, implying that he wanted to cover his bases. I think this Kyogre will be able to just sit in a little bit. Fee Scarf or Lando. Lando is good for quite a few. Skuta isn't as important. So he spouts. That's fine. We get a KO here or a strong hit. Lecky is just way too fast. It's just way too fast. Speed demon. And so we're getting a heavy hit here thanks to his rain. And it's gonna be a dead Kyogre. And so Marsh or Vel coming in with their priority move. Both are inconsequential. So he's gonna opt for Marsh. So this is good for Landorosu, as it intimidates, and if he's Orb, he's Orb. Yeah, that's a ton of damage. So Kyogre is only paralyzed, which is solid. And so what's gonna happen is if that Veltal might be Scar. Let me just Quake. Because my Veltal shuts him down. He has Oblivion Wing, which is pretty odd. But a Veltal plus Kyogre might be able to wall out the rest of his team. Especially if this doesn't have Sucker. So it crits the Oblivion Wing. I'm just going to be chilling for a little bit. If he's Metronome, that would get annoying. I remember those Metronome variants back in the day. This is why I wanted Toxic or Knock or something. So he might start getting out impatient because he seems locked. Yeah, so he's choiced. So Marshada comes in, and since he's Orb, he can only sneak twice. So he's gonna go for his strongest move. He could bulk up, in which case he only has 2 Life Orb turns. So he's probably gonna forfeit here. So it was a tough game with that Xerneas. I got scared for a sec. For real. as he opts back for the Veil. Let's say he seems choice. Yeah, Oblivion Wing. Let's go Ogre here. What's the worst that could happen? I won't get too KO'd. I rest and hopefully force that Necrozma in, and I get my Lecky in. Oop, yeah, no. But I think he's choice. If he's not, kudos. I don't lose if he isn't. But yeah. Wow. Oh, I was about to say, how did it only do 40 something? Regilecky's Thunder is. Look how strong this Thunder is. I'm about to show you this BP. You don't want to see the CP? Look at this. 132 from Magnet. And then Transistor on top of that. Oh yeah, this boy too fast. I'm glad Regilecky's doing work though. So we're gonna grab one more to wrap it up. Alright. So I'm gonna wrap. This actually used to be my old Mincemeat. Anytime I was on my Mincemeat account, this was always this was my avatar. It's the only thing I've ever had an avatar for. So that's actually Mincemeat. That's who that is. So game plan: remove Ho-Oh, Ferrothorn Sweep, not because he has Eternity, so I can't do that. Maybe CM Ogre Sweep. That works. Real good. That works. Transistor Boy goes crazy too, especially because it can't be T-Wave. Transistor Boy going crazy. So let's punish this Grimmsnarl. Ooh. Who stays in? You're a monster. Okay. Doesn't have a cat. Well, he has a Calyrex, but not the one that your boy really scared of. So let me kill this before I get Oblivion Winged. And this is amazing positioning. Forces Zerny in. Here we go again. Is that what this is? Here we go again. And I'm going to switch that Ferrothorn hard in, and I'm not switching out this time. Watch this be the one that has the Focus Blast. Okay, so he's not like the others. He's not like the others who just attacked me. Got a wise one on our hands. Ooh, he's like, yo, I'ma predict your shit, kid. My man. Okay, bro. You think you wavy, man? Okay. I'll Scald first. Very little drawback, even if he Dynamax Cannons again. Primarily because my Barraskewda is about to go crazy. And so, Dynamax Cannon is doing 53, 56, so Ferrothorn, such and such. Because I still want my rain, even though I don't need it. I want the power from it, but he actually just attacks, so I get Eternatus. Or maybe he just didn't have Flamethrower, but no human Flamethrowers there when I stayed in twice. No human, but he has stayed in with everything so far. I think he stayed in with, has he switched it? Yeah, he switched out his Xerneas, so he knows. He switched Xerneas into Eternatus, so he definitely had Flamethrower. For show. As the Ho-Oh is here. The Ho-Oh is inside. It is now. Anybody said? Did I hear somebody say Barraskewda? That's just me. It's me talking to myself. Okay. So if I get burned, I get burnt. I'll get the bands up. That's gonna help with Calyrex. Plus I get to reset the rain. It's clear this Xerneas doesn't have anything to touch Ferrothorn. And so I'll get burnt. Whatever. I don't think Lando is gonna be what I'm sweeping with. Though I could have. I'm assuming the Grimmsnarl is dual screen. So, me setting up, he just Grimmsnarl and then, kind of shut down my situation. But it could have swept. Though Xerneas is so damn bulky that I wouldn't be shocked if it took a +2 quake. Plus I don't have much to set up on and get rocks. So by that time I could have destroyed him with Lecky or destroyed him with Barraskewda, two bigger threats. My man is adamant as hell. Yeah, I knew he'd stay in there. Oh man. Alright, let's give him the ogre. Oh, Sacred Fire. I didn't mean to make you look like a fool. So it's called here, it's free. I don't think he knocks out with Bird. Oh no, wait, definitely doesn't. I'm actually really surprised by how much Bird did to Lando. Like, you're so used to Lando being bulky that you forget that it's just a Lando, you know? Ooh, Ogre. It's not having your shenanigans. It's not having it. I'll Scald first. Sack Lando, Reigns. Just want to play here. If I go hard Scooter, because what I'm thinking is, what was there needs to be? It would need to be max speed to outspeed Reggie Lecky. It's just unlikely. No, I'll just go Ferrothorn. Even if he geos, I'll give Ferrothorn up. Yeah, that's the right set. That's the correct set. I was a good play in case I didn't have Gyro. But I do. That's what I was afraid of. You see, I just ate. That's what we didn't want to have happen. We're gonna see that Trick Room, and we're not gonna allow it to just do whatever it wants. Crazy stuff. Actually, Glacial Lances just pretty much seals the deal. Well, Hole doesn't die. Oh, I don't have Sucker Punch anymore, but it still seals the deal. If he knocks me out, I Sucker. If he Trick Rooms after I'd Sucker, and so we get to go to Scuda and Liquidation. Nice. This game. Alright guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the live today. Hit the like button and wake up. Wake up guys, you're alive. Isn't that crazy? Like, what is all this? But thanks for watching as usual. And OU content coming tomorrow. And a lot of content, other additional content coming this week for you guys. So thank you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.